All right, ladies, it's the weekend, it's Friday, and it's all about those guns, yes. So we're gonna tone and tighten those arms. So we're gonna work our biceps, we're gonna work our triceps, we're gonna work our shoulders, but we're also gonna throw a few moves in there that actually work our core. So I have 10 different moves that are gonna get your arms nice and ready. All right, you guys ready? Let's get after it. So grab a pair of dumbbells. You can do 2 or 3 pounds, or you can do all the way up to 15 pounds. I have 6 pounds here with me right now. So feet about shoulder width apart. You're just gonna do opposite arm bicep curls, okay? So palms are gonna face in, and you can slow your movement down. You don't have to go for speed. You're gonna go about 12 reps on each side, okay? So we're gonna put those dumbbells off to the side. We're gonna then come into forearm plank. Nice and easy forearm plank. So lower my forearms to the ground. You can interlace your fingers. Eyes are forward. My shoulders are right over my elbows. My core stays tight. And I'm just gonna hold it right here for about 1 minute. Squeezing my core. Shoulders stay relaxed, okay? Next, we're gonna go ahead and take it into our tricep dip. So grab a hold of maybe a step. Maybe it's a bench, maybe it's even a chair. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do some tricep dips. You can also do these on the ground without any equipment at all. So what you wanna make sure is that you have your hips far enough away from that bench or that chair so that when you bend your arms, your tailbone goes straight down. You're using your arms to lower yourself to the ground, okay? Now what you can do to make this a little bit more advanced is extending both legs, lower to the ground, or what you could also do is lift one leg off of the ground and do that tricep dip, okay? So let's do a total of 12 reps total, and then you can go ahead and move that step or that chair off to the side, okay? Now we're gonna work on our core, right? I said we weren't gonna just do our arms, our biceps, our tricep. Also good to keep that core nice and strong and engaged. So we have a core balancing move. So we start on one leg, extend arms all the way up. Just gonna hold and hover. My back toes are pointing down. Front leg is slightly bent. You're gonna be here for about 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take it to the opposite side. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and take it all the way to the ground, coming into COBRA. All right, since we just worked our core, we want to make sure that we actually open up our core. We do a little bit of stretching. So the COBRA is a great way to release any tension in those abs. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Toes are facing down. All right, I'm gonna be there for about 30 seconds. And then you're gonna go ahead and grab hold of a pair of dumbbells. We're gonna go ahead and flip over onto your back. And we're gonna do some pullovers with the dumbbells, okay? So knees are slightly bent. You want your palms facing in as you have the dumbbells just directly over your chest. So what you're gonna do are you're gonna do pullovers with the dumbbells. So you're gonna extend the arms overhead and then extend all the way back up, okay? Extend the arms overhead and then extend all the way back up. Let's do 12 reps total. This will help engage our triceps. So if you don't have a pair of dumbbells handy, you can also use just your arms, or you can also maybe use a med ball. It's good to change up the type of resistance that we use whenever we do workouts like this. That way we don't get bored with the same moves, and there's a way to sort of challenge yourself and progress the movement, all right? Let's go ahead and toss those dumbbells off to the side. We're gonna grab hold of a stability ball. All right, now I love these stability balls because stability ball is a great way to challenge your balance. Also a great way to challenge your core, okay? And it's also a great way to make your workout a lot more challenging, okay? You raise that level of difficulty. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come into a push-up position. My hands are on the ground. My legs are on the ball. And I'm gonna do a push-up, right? So what I have to make sure is I have to make sure that that ball doesn't move around too much. The last thing I want is the ball to move from underneath my legs. So let's go ahead and do 16 stability ball push-ups. So we're working our chest to the ground, all right? And you're just gonna go ahead and release. Let's go ahead and toss that ball off to the side. And let's go ahead and find a little bit of flexibility. We're gonna do some sun salutations. So bring your arms all the way up to the ceiling, and exhale, take it all the way down. Lift, lengthen, flat back. Release, take forward fold. Step yourself back into downward facing dog. And you're gonna go ahead and flow through. Upward dog, take it back into downward facing dog. All right, your next move is a hover rotation. So we've already done forearm plank facing down. Next, we're gonna do sort of a forearm plank, but our chest is gonna face the ceiling. So I'm gonna lift my hips off of the ground, and I'm gonna twist one way, and I'm gonna twist the other way. Twist to the left, and then twist to the right. So if this is a little bit too intense, what you can always do is just make sure you hold right here. Hold it here for a few seconds, and then you can take that twist, okay? Make sure you find stability there before you progress to your next movement. All right, your next move, the move that we're gonna end on, very athlete inspired, I think. So make sure you have enough space to travel. This is called your traveling power squat. So you're gonna get into a nice deep squat, a relatively deep squat. You're gonna keep the weight in your hands, and you're gonna go ahead, explode and travel. Explode and travel. So you're gonna travel across however much room you have. So think like a volleyball player as they reach to hit the ball. They're jumping as high as they can, and they have to squat deep to build that power and that agility, okay? So you're gonna do that for 1 minute, and then you are done with your arm workout for the weekend. Hope to see you next time.
Welcome to week 1, the first week of this challenge. It's all about bringing it back to the basics.